Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And y'all know how we do. Before we get started, I need you to do one thing and one thing only while I get my Stevie Wonder on is hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Hit that little star down there at the bottom and hype your boy up. You figure, deal me? Because the love is always needed in the algorithm. The algorithm need to show your boy some love, and I need you to do the same thing. So do your boy a solid. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You figure, deal me? Because the Cleveland media is a spectacle within itself. But then again, there are those rare few that get on air and have good conversations. Something that you would like to listen to because it's not always negative. Because they do have an air of positivity about them when talking about the Cleveland Browns, not just how bad they're suck and how much they're going to lose and what is going to take place in the next season before this season even starts. There are those rare few, and Jay Peterlin is one of those rare few. But we gonna get this party started. I know y'all ready to do the doggone thing, because I am too. So let's do the doggone thing together, as we always do. Leg up.
Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is in the building. Hey, we got another banger. Turn me up. Woo, 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 woo. Cartier shades on, diamond dancing in the light. Cross on the chain, big Snacks looking right. Step in the room, whole screen start shaking, hit that intro. Now the whole chat waking, Colorado talk. Coach Prime with the motion, Shedeur in the mix, got the whole world posted. Cleveland Browns pressure, we gon' break it down. Big Snacks on the mic, hottest voice in town. Hey, another banger. So serious. Another banger. Big Snacks going live. Tap in right now for the energy ride. Like that video. Subscribe to the name. Hit that bell too. Don't miss the flame. Another banger. We don't do no boring. Sports talk jumping. Whole chat roaring. Cartier frames. Diamonds on shine. Big Snacks in the building. It's showtime. Angel Reese cooking. Atlanta dream flying. Dallas Cowboys talk. You know we ain't lying. Browns nation loud. Buff nation stand tall. When Snacks push the button, he gon' talk about it all. Life, sports, culture, real talk in the booth. Funny with the jokes, but we standing on truth. If you came for the show, better stay locked in. Big Snacks got another one. Let the games begin. Big Snacks, Big Snacks, another banger. Hey, like the video, subscribe right now. Hit that bell, tap in with the live. Your boy Snacks in the building. Peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out.
And you know how we get down. Always and always another banger as we proceed to give you what you need. Now, we already know that the negativity surrounding the Cleveland media. So it's rare when you get a group that talks about the Browns in a positive light and what could be possible and what you would want from your team. Jay Peterlin spoke of such things, but before we get to that, you know what I'm saying? To your boy side, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And he talked about what we discussed the day before. If you haven't watched my video discussing how horribly the Cleveland media is when talking about the Browns and their future, Shedeur and Deshaun, you might want to go over there and check that out. Matter of fact, I'll put it up at the end of the video. Just click the link. You can check that out. And Jay Peterlin raised an issue that as a Browns media member, saying that if the Browns start such and such quarterback, you're not going to watch. It's not even possible. How could you do your job just because you're upset that one quarterback started over the other or either quarterback started, and you just gonna go throw the whole season in the trash. But Jay Peterlin talked about it, and here's what he had to say.
As a working media member that covers the Browns, could you possibly have any decision that would make you just not watch the games? I think that's impossible.
No, nor is it. And I, every once in a while, if we're critical of a player, somebody will say you're rooting against them, right? I think there are people who will root against the Browns if the quarterback they don't want starts. I just have never been built like that. Like rooting for them to stink because it might mean Deshaun is better. No, I don't know how you do that.
Well, but this is a different level, though. This isn't hate watching, right? And I feel like for a lot of people, if Deshaun is named it, they'll hate watch. This is I'm just going to ignore you completely.
I don't believe him.
That's the point. I don't believe him either. But this is not hyperbole. This is something he could theoretically pull off. It's just as a working media member that covers the Browns, could you possibly have any decision that would make you just not watch the games? I think that's impossible.
No, nor is it. And I every once in a while, if we're critical of a player, somebody will say you're rooting against them, right? I think there are people who will root against the Browns if the quarterback they don't want starts. I just have never been built like that. Like rooting for them to stink because it might mean Deshaun is better. No, I don't know how you do that.
Well, but this is a different level, though. This isn't hate watching, right? And I feel like for a lot of people, if Deshaun is named it, they'll hate watch. This is I'm just going to ignore you completely.
I don't believe him.
That's the point. I don't believe him either. But
I don't believe
this is not hyperbole. This is something he could.
I don't believe him either. And the point is, and as a media member, as a so-called Browns fan, how can you root for your team to be just simply horrible after all that your team has been through? And no matter what, if you don't like that quarterback, why would you want your team to be bad? Simply because you don't like the quarterback. Your team has been bad for so long. No matter what good comes of whoever starts, that's what you should be rooting for. And it's just that simple. But we talking about Cleveland, where they just want to get a new quarterback every season. They so used to hunting quarterbacks, that's all they know how to do. They worse than Elmer Fudd hunting Bugs Bunny. You ain't never won this fight. Why are you still trying to hunt when you got two good prospects in your building? Well, you gonna get that wascally wabbit, huh? It just ain't gonna turn out well for you. It never does. But hey, Jay Peterlin was like, him and Nick Wilson, they're like, hey, the best thing to happen this season is for Shedeur to start and win the quarterback competition and win games during the season. And then we can move on from there. We can move forward from hunting the quarterback and move forward into producing a team that wins football games and go to the playoffs and possibly make a Super Bowl run. That's what you want. But no, this Cleveland, they're not about that life. So, let's listen to it. Oh my God.
Let's all, you don't have to like Shedeur to understand this. The best thing for the Browns is Shedeur, the rookie on a controllable contract, who they drafted last year in the 5th round, doesn't just play, but plays really well. And he does so by taking the job in training camp, because that means he won the respect of the guys around him and Todd Monken. And then him playing well means you kind of get to go ahead and exist in this ecosystem with a rookie on a rookie contract for the next couple years, which is good for business.
Yeah, meanwhile, the best argument someone that has for wanting to start Deshaun first is they feel like it'll help Shedeur second if he goes, and the time, and I've refuted that one for months now. I think that's an asinine take. It makes no sense. You want to play all 17. If you're going to be the starting quarterback, Shedeur wants to play all 17 and have a real shot at it.
I also disagree.
That is exactly what you want. Now, that is what you want. You want Shedeur to start. You want Shedeur to win. You want to be able to move on from this horrible quarterback hunt that you've had for the last 29 years. You on quarterback 43, dog. 43 in 29 years. That's a lot of quarterbacks. You have played 9 to 10, 11 quarterbacks in the past 2 to 3 years. That's bad. You played 3 last season. You played 4 the year before that. You played 5 the year before that. What do you want? Your best outcome is for Shedeur to shine or Deshaun to shine. As a fan of the Cleveland Browns, you shouldn't care which one of them stand out. Just win, because that's what we want. I'm a Cowboys fan. We get to the playoffs and suck every year. The season is great. We on the same page. But over here in Cowboy land, know what we say every year? We going to the Super Bowl. This is our year. Know what Cleveland fans say every year? We going to hunt for another quarterback. This is the year we gonna find him. Start difference. That quarterback, year 10. Shedeursanders, year 2. Let him settle in. Hopefully he gets his shot. That the people behind him have enough faith that he can pull it off, even if it's not this year. That's what you want. Did you see Dak in his first year? Year 2, it wasn't all that great, my boy. But the people had faith. Now he in year 10, $60 million a year. You gotta let it develop. You gotta let it marinate. You gotta let it get there. Hopefully this year our defense stand out and we do the doggone thing. But your boy is out of here, man. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. I'm gonna holler at y'all. But y'all know how we get out. I'm out of here. One love. One freaking love. Peace out.
Big snacks, big snacks, big snacks, big snacks, big snacks, big snacks, big snacks. Let's go. Big snacks, big snacks, yeah. Big snacks, big snacks. Before you go, hit that like and subscribe. Join the family, come along for the ride. Sports, culture, life, yeah, we talk it all. From the Browns to the Buffs, every rise and fall. See you aunties, I appreciate the love. Big snacks in the building, man, it's all aboard. G. Bush, K-Sap, Auntie Faye in the mix, Mac Dog TV.